Captain ano ba?
Kung sino po yung utusan ng asawa ko, Your Honor.
Ang ibig mong sabihin, papupuntahin ko pa rito yung asawa mo?
Hindi po, Your Honor. Kasi
Sinong
hindi
asawa mo
naman
ang
regular
tinutukoy
yun.
mo? Sinong asawa mo ang tinutukoy mo?
Isa lang po yung asawa ko, Your Honor.
Ha?
Isa lang po yung asawa ko, Your Honor.
Sino nga eh?
Si Marilu Mendoza Vilela po, Your Honor.
Huwag mo akong paglulukuhin, ha? Colonel Vilela. Papunta ka pa lang, pabalik na ako.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Ang tanong ko sa'yo, sino yung nagpapadala?
Isang beses lang po yun, Your Honor.
Hindi ko naman tinatanong kung ilang beses eh. Ang tanong ko, sino?
Kung sino nga po, sir, yung nautusan ng misis ko, sir. Kasi nandito po yung
May I move, Mr. Chair, that we invite the alleged wife of Colonel Vilela here?
There is a motion to invite the alleged wife of Colonel Vilela. And any second? Second motion. Duly seconded.
Colonel Vilela, huwag kang pangiting-ngiti dyan, ha?
Hearing no objection, the motion is approved. Let me remind you,
Mr.
Colonel
Chair.
Vilela, you wipe that smirk on your face. Otherwise,
Mr. Chair.
really, this is the first time we encountered an arrogant official of the PNP like you.
Sinasabi ko na sa'yo.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, I just want to find out who is the alleged wife of Colonel Playboy. Colonel Playboy, who is your alleged wife?
Isa lang po ang wife ko, Your
Di
Honor.
ba-
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Hindi siya asawa mo? Sino asawa mo?
Si Marilu Vilela po, Your Honor.
May I proceed, Mr.
Hello po mga ka-viral, welcome back to this YouTube channel. Latest update pagkatapos nga kumalat ang relasyon ni Colonel Rowena Garma at dating Pangulo kung saan ay nadiskubre na may special pala na ugnayan si Garma at dating Pangulo. Kaya naman ay nabigyan ng malaking pribilehiyo si Garma sa CIDG at kalaunan ay naluklok bilang General Manager ng PCSO. At ngayon naman ay nabuking din ang ugnayan ni Colonel Garma at Colonel Leonardo. At ayon pa sa balita ay meron silang malaking iskandalo na kumakalat ngayon na isang malaking kahihiyan sa kanilang pamilya. Hindi nga nakapagpigil pa si Police Colonel Roland Vilela na dating asawa ni Colonel Garma ay naglabas ito ng sama ng loob at galit sa kataksilan sa kanya ng dating asawa. Ayon sa konklusyon ng mga netizens ngayon, ay maaring nahuli ni Vilela ang asawa sa ginawa nitong kataksilan habang mag-asawa pa sila. Kaya naman ito iniwan. Ayon sa mga netizens ay unti-unting bumabalik ang karma ni Colonel Garma dahil sa kawalang hiyaan nito at kalupitan noong CIDG chief ito at PCSO General Manager. Kung saan marami ang napaslang sa war on drugs at AJK ng former administration. Narito ang matinding revelasyon ng dating asawa ni Colonel Garma na si Police Colonel Roland Vilela. Atin pong panuurin.
Ang Chief of Police ng Cebu City. Naalala mo?
Wala po akong natatandaan po, Mr.
October 4, 2018. Hindi ba ikaw ang Chief of Police ng
Chair. Yeah, I am
Cebu City at that time?
Yes, Mr. Chair. I'm the
Okay,
city
siya po
director.
ay napatay nung panahon na ikaw ang Chief of Police.
I'm the city director. There are station commanders.
Ito ang affidavit ni Baby Rosales.
Yes.
Alright. Now, merong case summary dito ng sworn statement ni Miss Raquel Lopez. Naalala mo si Raquel Lopez?
No, Mr. Chair.
Hindi mo naalala. Ito ang sinabi niya para malaman mo. Sa wikang Ingles na tinansayib ni William Reyes, ang sabi niya, during the wake of my son, Garma and her police officers arrived in my place. Those who were attending the wake scampered away from seeing them. Garma was enraged as she hollered out and strut around. She was angry at us for holding awake on the death of my son. She yelled out, why is there only one dead? There are many of them here. You are also denying that.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You are.
Yes. I am denying it. Wala akong sinabing ganyan, Mr. Chair.
You were the at that time in Cebu City?
City Director, Mr. Chair.
You are the city director at that time. Therefore, you know this incident. Hindi pwedeng ikaw, city director, na hindi mo alam ang incidenting ito.
Can I
My goodness naman,
I'm
Colonel
aware.
Garma, you are the director, the city director.
I cannot
Hindi ka
recall-
pinapaniwala na hindi mo alam sa mga nangyaring ito. Ito na nagtetestimony, napatay ang kanyang anak. Ikaw, umiiyak ka dito nung kinontem ka namin sapagkat naalala ang anak mo. Ito, napatay yung anak niya. Sumisigaw ka pa, sinasabi mo dito, ha? Okay. Hindi ako nagagalit sa'yo. Dynamic lang ako. Naunawahan mo ako?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
To give emphasis to what I'm trying to say. Ito, nag-mention siya, during the wake of my son, Garma and their police officers arrived in my place. Ikaw pa nagsabi, nagalit ka pa at sinabi mo, why is there only one dead? There are many of them here. Nakalimutan mo ito? Hindi mo maalala?
Wala akong sinabing ganyan, Mr. Chair.
Well, sworn statement ito
Yes,
ni
Your
Miss
Honor.
Raquel Lopez. Sworn statement. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa iyo, when we cited you in contempt, you are weeping before your lawyer because you remember your own child na maiiwan, a special child. Buhay siya eh. Buhay siya, Colonel Garma. Umiiyak ka na. Buhay siya. Ito patay. Ikaw ang city director. Ito patay. Nagsalita ka pa. Nagsalita ka pa dito. Mo, bakit isa lang ang namatay? Bakit isa lang ang pinatay? Oh, samantalang napakarami nila. And you're telling me now, you're denying that, Mr. Chair? Hindi mo lang siguro maalala at baka nakalimutan mo sa matagal na ito eh. 2018 pa ito eh. Baka nakalimutan mo. Ipinapaalala ko lamang sa iyo, you're under oath here. And we are trying to pass legislation so that this will not happen again. Mr. Chair, ano ang gusto mong sabihin? Tell it to us now. Lie under your teeth. Tell us. Colonel Garma, ako, hindi ko akalain bilang ikaw isang babae, no? Magagawa mo ito. You're denying it right now. You're denying everything right now. Ang dami mo nang dinanay, Colonel Garma. At nakikita po ng taong bayan dito, napakalaki ng problema ng ating kapulisan na katulad ng marami mga eskalawag. Dapat malaman ito ng Director General Marbil na dapat niyang asikasuhin ang ayusin ang nangyayari sa Philippine National Police. This person here, si Lieutenant Colonel Mendoza, tinitingnan mo siya when he was testifying before us, when he was reading his affidavit, nakatingin ka sa kanya, nakasimangot ka sa kanya, galit ka sa kanya. And this guy is weeping before us while he was saying this, while you are angry at him. Nelson Mariano testified, 2 of them against you and against Leonardo. 2 against you, both of you. And you're denying it. Listen, akala niyo ba politics itong ginagawa namin? Kung sinasabi po ni Colonel Mendoza, natatakot siya sa buhay niya. Kami ba, matapang ba kami? Hindi ko kami matapang, pero kinakailangan namin gawin to upang maayos na natin ang problema sa ating bansa. Hindi ba gusto mo rin ayusin, Colonel Garma?
Mr. Chair.
Gusto mo rin ayusin, Colonel Leonardo? Gusto nyo rin ayusin, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ayusin natin. Magsabi kayo ng totoo. look, I will be recommending to the Quad Committee that the DOJ, who is right now hearing this, make charges against you. My goodness, hindi kami korte. Pero alam nyo, binanggit na namin sa inyo lahat ng legislation na nais naming gawin. Upang sabihin po sa taong bayan na ito po hearing na ito is not trying to prosecute you as criminals. But we would like to draft and file legislation that would finally stop all of the things that we are hearing right now. Ito, kayo na pa kita pinagmamasdan Mr. Chair. When Colonel Mendoza was actually reading his affidavit, and he was already weeping, and you're there looking at him, angry at him. These are two people against you. Nais niyo po ba na kami ay magdagdag ng mga testimony against you to prove that you are lying to us? Ayan. Ayan si Atty. Conte is there. Hindi lang po nakapunta rito ang mga witnesses, Mr. Chair, sapagkat sila ay hindi makaalis sa kanilang mga trabaho. The witnesses are poor families and they cannot get out of their jobs. But they want to be here and they want to testify against you people that did not even give due process to those that you killed. Whether pushers or mistaken identity, yet all Filipinos must be accorded due process. Am I right, Colonel Garma?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
All right.
Your Honor.
Now, naniniwala ka sa aming mandate dito na dapat namin itong imbestigahan upang finally we'll put an end to these things. Nais kong sabihin sa inyo, gusto ko na rin matapos ito sapagkat nakakapagod na rin pakinggan ang mga kasinungalingan ninyo. Nakakapagod na, Mr. Chair. Pero itutuloy po namin ito. Bakit? Sapagkat ang Kongreso ang gumagawa ng batas. Gumagawa ng batas upang matigil na lahat ng mga bagay na ito. Mr. Chair, yun lamang po ang gusto kong sabihin.
Thank you, Congressman Abante. Can you give water to Congressman Abante, please? The next
Mr.
interpreter.
Chair, preferably cold.
Yeah, preferably cold.
Preferably
To
cold.
douse the heat in the... The next to interpolate is Congressman Lordan Suhan. Congressman Suhan, if he's not here, the next to interpolate is Congressman Adjong.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I'd like to direct my questions to General Manager Garma. Ma'am, you mentioned earlier as your response to Congressman Pimentel that there was a mass procurement of pickups, no? Kung saan isa sa mga pickup doon namatay si General Barayuga. Tama po ba yun?
Yan ang pagkakaalam ko sa no time na yun, Mr. Chair, na may mga nabili at for issue.
Okay. So, tanong ko lang po as a general manager, would you have an access to the type of vehicles and plate numbers of all those all those units that have already been procured? May access po kayo dito sa information?
Lahat po ng information sa PCSO, I can have an access because I'm the GM, Mr. Chair.
So, ito pong trabaho na to, when you assign the units or the vehicles to each individual member, board members, and including the board secretary, hindi naman po ito kailangan ng en-bank resolution, no? Or any resolution from your side, no? Administrative po ito, tama po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Your
So
Honor.
pag na-assign po ba itong mga vehicles na ito, would you of course being a manager and this is administrative, of course it requires your signature and your approval, hindi ho ba?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Your Honor.
So ibig sabihin po, Mr. Chair, yung sasakyan na na-assign kay Attorney Barayuga, ay na-approve nyo po, no? In-approve nyo yung pag-distribute itong sasakyan at pag-assign doon
Yes
sa mga...
po, as recommended by the logistics officer. Yes
as
po.
recommended by ano, no? Okay. Nung nangyari po yung namatay, si General Barayuga, at nalaman po ninyo, ano po yung una nyong naging direktiba? Ano po yung response ninyo as a PCSO manager? Of course, sabi niyo po, wala naman po kayong napag-awayan. According to your testimony, maganda nga po yung relasyon nyo at nagtataka po kayo dahil mabait na tao siya. Ano po yung unang-unan yung ginawa hakbang bilang isang PCSO manager, general manager, na namatayan po kayo ng miyembro ng board?
Nagulat pa ako. I think I made a report to the chair. I cannot recall. I made a report. And then, inalam ko po kung, kasi inimbestigahan na yun, inalam ko po kung pandemic kasi ho, mahirap gumalaw. Inalam ko na lang po after na nagkaroon ng crime scene investigation, inalam ko po kung saan po siya dinala.
Inalam
si
ko,
Sir, si Board Secretary Barayuga, inalam ko po because during that time, pandemic yun, ako lang po ata or was there, I was in the office kasi noon nalaman ko, so inalam ko kung saan siya para ma-facilitate po yung ano po.
okay. Gusto ko lang pong tanungin si Colonel Sante Mendoza. Sa salaysay niyo po, nasabi niyo, tinawagan po kayo ni Colonel Leonardo, hindi ho ba?
Opo.
At sa salaysay niyo din po, sinabi po ninyo na nagkaroon kayo ng alinlangan doon sa sinabi po sa inyo na patay, no? Yung isang nagngangalang to Attorney Barayuga, tama yun?
Yes, Your Honor.
At sabi mo, natatakot ka dahil ito ay isang opisyal ng gobyerno at hindi mo alam yung kanyang background. So magkakaroon ka muna ng sarili mong, parang gagawa ka muna ng sarili mong surveillance. Tama po ba yun?
You have to get your own information for the subject, Your Honor. Hindi po yung magso-surveillance.
Ay, ano pa ba yung sabi? Kasi nawala sa akin, nasa akin kasi na yung kanina yung ano mo eh. Pero let me just to paraphrase, no? I'm just trying to understand. Based on your salaysay, ang sabi niyo po is, magkakaroon muna kayo, natatakot nga ho kayo, di ba? Dahil isang opisyal ang at hindi niyo kilala at humihingi kayo ba ng oras para, ano po yung hinihingi nyo na oras?
To verify the
To verify, tama. Not to
information, sir.
survey. Yes, stand corrected. To verify. At nasabi din po ni Colonel Leonardo na na-assign na, alam na yung sasakyan, ibibigay na sa inyo yung sasakyan, hindi ba? Parang identified na kung ano yung sasakyan niya dahil inassign ito kay Attorney Barayuga. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. In addition to that, binigay niya po yung sasakyan na yan, pati yung driver. Time of the yung umaga po nung July 30, 2020 po.
At sinabi po din ni Colonel, according to your salaysay, sinabi ni Colonel Leonardo sa'yo na yung sasakyan identified na, anong sasakyan ni Attorney Barayuga. Ito ay isang pick-up na puti with plate number, etc. etc. Tama po ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
Na na-identify ito, na na-assign ni General Manager Garma doon sa board secretary niya, which in this case, yung namatay nga, or pinaslang, na si Attorney Barayuga. Tama po ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. Maraming salamat po. The reason why I'm stating this, Mr. Chair, is that based on the earlier in questioning of Congressman Pimentel, parang ang position po ng ni Colonel Garma is that una, hindi niya alam yung may nag-mass procure, and number two, hindi niya directly na inassign yung sasakyan dahil according lang yun sa recommendation ng isang division o opisina. But we have proven here, Mr. Chair, that he has the power to either reject or to reshuffle or not to approve the assignment of each vehicle to each of the board members who will be receiving this vehicle as part of their official transport. So Mr. Chair, this actually corroborates, Mr. Chair, for me, at least for this representation, corroborates, Mr. Chair, the testimony of Mr. Mendoza as to the establishment of the fact that indeed it was made easier for the hitman to identify where General Barayuga would be riding in. Anong type na sasakyan, anong plate number, and etc. Which actually materialized yung assassination po na ginawa kay General Barayuga. Now, I'd like to ask po, Mr. Chair, if we have the PNP, yung nag-iimbestiga po dito sa kaso na ito. May I ask, no. I'd like to ask, Mr. Chair, Colonel Hansel Marantan. Nandito po ba siya? Wala ba siya dito? Sino po yung in charge doon sa sa investigation?
Mr. Chair, sir.
Sino bang in charge doon, Mr. Chair? Sir.
Sir, for information, sir, Colonel Marantan was then the chief of NCRFU, and he
Just read
was
the name wrong.
then the head of the SITG of CIDG in the Barayuga case.
Okay. Gusto ko lang pong malaman, based doon sa, kasi dito po sa nasubmit po sa COMSEC namin na investigation, ang sinabi po dito ay the facts of the case, no? Sinabi dito is, this pertains